me off my feet, I'm ready to rumble. Feel like I ain't ate in weeks, working off the muscle. Oh yeah, oh my.
Coach, this is the city, Los Angeles, California. That's where we are for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The City of Angels showing it can be loud and raucous. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad emerged from the tunnel. They're ready for football and ready to watch their Rams do battle with the San Francisco 49ers. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Just played a quick game real quick, lost to another about 3 points. That was some dumb shit.
Here we go, 180!
No, I was playing in another league
Watch the
game.
run, watch the run! Watch the act! 2 for 1, 2 for 1. Rush in.
Here's the third-round pick from Memphis. It's Darrell Henderson. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down. Henderson is a junior at Memphis last year. Better than 1,900 yards. Had 25 total touchdowns. They drafted him in the third round in an effort to try to give Todd Gurley some support in a backup role. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
I did?
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Oh, don't worry. Don't worry, the injury's going to be reset because I was playing around with the injuries and fatigue to see where I need to get better at.
They'll fake the give. Now gone.
So you'll have him back. You should have him back
escape, and he goes down. Credit the sack to Fred Warner.
Yeah, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
To try again after the sack. Goff, right side complete. That's one. An extra DB for the 49ers now on third.
It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long day.
I be telling motherfuckers about that shit. That's why I know the ones to watch out, the ones that don't be broadcasting the shit.
Out of the gun. That's going to be complete to his tight end Everett. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 30. So first and 10 now from the 30.
And it's like 3 other formations that you can do that shit out.
From the gun, here's Goff. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, second down.
But it's not called the same thing.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him,
dump it off to your dump it off to your.
And look at this for the second straight play. The 49er defense drops him for a loss. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a third and 11 situation.
And then try to bitch and complain like I was cheating and shit. Like, nigga, you doing the same fucking blitz.
A shotgun snap for Goff. And the Niners get there and bring him down. DeForest Buckner with a sack, the former number 7 overall pick. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
When your O-line is like mediocre, or you just don't have the O-line. And you're going against a team that got like X factors or superstars on the damn line and shit. And be blowing your fucking shit up, you know? That's the thing that I be having in my other league, because I play with the Titans in some of my other leagues. And, like, that's the thing with the
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
The speed all that fast, and people can catch up to him.
And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success, how about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of a play.
The first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
21. Hey, Charlie. Let's go.
Throwing now is Garoppolo.
Oh,
and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively, getting inside the quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Like the farther you step back in the pocket, the more longer it's going to take them to line that bitch up and throw it. That's why I try not only just take 3 steps, you know, just stay in the pocket.
Henderson now on 1st and 10. And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20.
I can't help it because I'm just sitting back in admiration right now of what I'm seeing. This is a defense that essentially announces to everyone that they're going to play, you are not running the ball against us. I don't care how you try to go about doing it.
Number 1 rush defense in the league for a reason. And after that last play, they might want to try to go to the air. This will be caught inside the 10. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. A starting drive number 2 off on the right foot. Completion for the first down. Drive.
Oh, you're talking about
that had to be pretty
plane
frustrating because they moved the football. They just didn't get any points out of it.
But warm-up QB2.
I think they do got it, but it's just like you got to do something. I see my brother do it.
Totally facetious here, right? I'm just kidding. Nice first drive.
Rarely
do teams score on every single drive in a game.
I just don't know. Do I see my brother do it?
Pay it off this time at some points.
Back at the 5-yard line now. 2nd and goal. They go with Brown. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Called like the plane line.
Now Goff on 3rd and goal. And it's caught for a Rams touchdown by Brandon Cooks.
Good ass pass.
Brandon Cooks with touchdown number 7 on the year as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point.
Hey, I definitely agree with you on that.
It's up, it's good, and the Rams take a 7-0 lead.
They drop balls in
set now to kick this one away, and
pick
off
up
it
all
goes.
interceptions with that ball easy like that.
This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll make it across the 20. As his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And the Rams got it. They bring him down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Yeah, kill him fast.
So after the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Garoppolo now. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down.
Well, partner, I guess that answers the question about whether they're going to sit on it or not.
It does. Now we'll see if they try that again.
Yeah, I think what we find on plays like that, when you take that shot, if you're unsuccessful, then you go way more conservative to finish the half, you know? I think that's the way they'll go.
Hey, Haywood!
Did you get anything? Did you get anything off anybody?
On third and long, it's Garoppolo. Open man is Pettis. It's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
I don't know why they had it on. The other
yards.
commissioner must have did that shit, because I had that bitch on when I advanced it and everything. And I let everybody know, like, yo, practice squad still in the zone.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Hell no. You're right about that. I mean, you know how we play. We get rid of the old heads. We only keep the veteran for like that, for that 1 year, and then we drop their ass.
65.
Yeah. You got some of your regulars coming back this season, though?
On 1st and 10. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with the tight end as a linebacker, this is going to...
And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. The Defensive Player of the Year, Aaron Donald. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14.
But that's how... Yeah, with Kittle, I can hop route different routes. I got like 5 extra routes with this dude.
Play fake there to Coleman. Now Garoppolo.
On person.
And his throw is going to be incomplete. The intended receiver, Marquise Goodwin, and it's 3rd down. So he's 3 for 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful start, but also not the sharpest of starts.
No, I would agree with that, but if you're a confident quarterback and you play that position you have to be, you just act like there's something wrong with the wind currents or something wrong with the ball. It is not you. Keep throwing. That timing usually develops.
Able to haul it in is Kittle. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 16.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his back.
And this is going to be intercepted. John Johnson with the INT. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They defer to Brown to start the drive. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
He had 2 schedules in his hand. Bob did.
Here's Goff. They got a man over the middle. It's Woods.
I thought he was talking
and he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. Woods coming off by far the best year of his career. 86 catches, over 1,200 yards. Now he's hoping to build on that. But, boy, he was a key cog in the wheel that took them to the Super Bowl last season. On the carry is Henderson.
Henderson good too, though.
He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a 1st down.
I know back in the good old days, just about every team was constructed to power run to the right side. We just saw a pitch to the right side that worked pretty well.
It's easier going to the right than the left.
It just used to be very simply that the right side was always the power side. I think that's just one of those old things. I'm not sure it's still the same.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarkwiski Tart. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
I had to slow down to come back to the ball.
Here we go.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions. And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense.
I'll be right there. I'll be right.
The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. To throw is Garoppolo.
I didn't see him right there.
Third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by John Johnson. And he will score. Touchdown, LA.
That was an interception, but on the field, the guys are picking it off. They're not saying
I seen the linebacker come underneath him, so I thought he was going to stay with him. And I looked off of him, went to my second option.
Heard anybody say Oski?
Ask around. They'll tell you.
But I didn't see Johnson. I didn't see Johnson over there because he was off the screen. And then when I threw it, that's when he popped out off from the other side of the screen.
And they will not get a chance to
return. Because you know when you got that far wide out over there, you only can see certain part of the field.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0.
Yeah, all the teams that I've been running with so far.
You're
and all of my leagues that I'm in,
to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter, you get points on the board. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. Past the 20.
That bitch is tried, Joe.
His 3rd touchdown now on the year. As they are now on
with Ocho Cinco running that shit or something.
You might not like to see that, but from the wide receiver's
it was like for a couple mil on the line. Yeah, they had some fast ass dudes on there though.
Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there?
Glad
I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
This is taken at the 3.
I ain't know the one dude from the Jets, the DB that played for the Jets was that fast, yo.
22-yard line.
Yeah, I didn't know he was that. I knew he ran. I knew in the combine he ran a 4 something though, but then that nigga ran a different 4.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays.
Oh, yeah, I like my squad. I like my squad.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does, depending
like, I like
on
how they did
the
overalls for teams this year.
I mean, everybody will continue to come back. But if it's on you,
you might have a sorry team, but you still got a couple of gems on there. You feel me?
Run the ball a little bit.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Goff. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter.
14-7. What we gonna do? We got assets now.
All right,
got a healthy Jimmy, we got a healthy, everybody coming back. Jeremy coming off his last year before last injury.
Orlando, he'll be alongside at half to take us through the weekend in the NFL. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. The Rams passing game on point right now as they pick up another first down.
Because he's not really playing that series passing because of that key.
He's got his guys at 1st and 10. He's letting it fly into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart.
I waited for him to line up, then I jumped up there with the user.
This was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. Then you give up the touchdown on the last drive.
You doing good. That was a good ass pass. You went right through the seam. Because I know I wasn't going to catch it with the other DB.
Things change. Now they got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
See, your brother in my main league. He in my other league. I got you in this league.
11.
Yeah, I tried to get you in the other league, but all the teams got picked. But I think once I actually started with my main league, I probably have to make the team.
For his second sack of the afternoon.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon.
Where the fuck Donald be coming from? That nigga, I be losing Donald on the line sometimes, though. Once he do that spin move or that swim move, yo, I take my eyes off the line when he be doing that. So about time I look back down at the line, yo, that nigga in a different position. That's how it be in real life, though, when they be doing that swim.
Final shot here before half. He finds McKinnon.
Damn, good when you forgot.
So we reach halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we
that would have been nice, though, if we would have sealed that block, because I had to juke the one dude.
Halftime report. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter.
And then the rookie
three.
right here that I got on the kick return, Samuel, he bad.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
That's the little short man came from, what college did he come from? I want to say South Carolina.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Debo saying,
much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting
that's
more
the
Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down.
From Ohio
but
State.
Overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end.
That nigga got to give up. Kill his head.
Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle, his first touchdown on the year, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Well, that's pretty impressive, Charles. It's one thing to be an elite speed wide receiver and have all that yards after the catch in the end zone, but from your tight end?
Yeah, you don't get that very often. What you're describing is more like a Tyreek Hill,
exactly.
a Devontae Adams, and Antonio Brown. You're not talking about
the
a
dude
guy
that
lines
had
up or
the
can line up in line and look like an extra tackle on running plays. He took that bad boy downfield just like he was a scat back.
Before the game, he told me, I'm going to have a zinger or two today. And I was like, a zinger or two? I guess that's a zinger, right?
No pass, no touches to Kittle.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Gotta wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You're probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
Now a play fake, and it's gone. Throw right side is into the hands of his tight end.
I know probably you should probably go for it. You know that nigga that be on everybody
6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
In our league, Vincent Smith, yeah. He a wide receiver. Fast as shit. He's young, too. I think he's like 23, 20.
Now a first down throw. Gone. Over the middle, he finds Henderson complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. It's a gain of 15, and the Rams have a first down. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10.
Yeah, I turned the practice squad back on. It's back on, so you know what I'm saying? If you need something, go ahead and grab them niggas, bro. Niggas think I'm playing this shit. Oh!
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Goff throwing again. Over the middle, complete. That's Woods.
Exactly. Yep.
And he gets it inside the 35.
I was going to open up early in our league, too, but I seen some inactive
this has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook,
you know
but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Right.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
In this league now. Probably replace the Bengals.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Throwing again is gone. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. DeForest Buckner picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Yeah, he jumped
so Goff, he'll try to refocus after the sack. The Rams now set up with a tough one, a 3rd and long.
Watch the screen.
Yeah, I got the 49ers got that other Bogan.
Goff. And that is incomplete.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ground?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. The Zerline, of course, last year had likely the iconic field goal of the season, booting that 57-yarder in the Superdome to send his squad to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, you really hurt the Saints fans on that one, didn't you?
Sorry.
They didn't want to hear that at all. But this guy deserves his nicknames. Greg the Leg, Legatron, because the ball goes through the post at a heavy rate, 87% in 2018.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting,
that his pass is intercepted for the 3rd time today. John Johnson with the INT.
Well, that's a drop killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Oh, no, he ain't. 3 times already.
I'm trying to collect. Check 99. Hell, you won.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Henderson. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. And the tackle there by Quan Alexander. From the 31, Goff. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
That shit had me confused. I thought you were throwing it to the other dude.
His guys will take over at the 25-yard line. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch.
You know the funny thing about that, though? You had like a wide receiver doing the same route or something like that, and you got him throwing it to your running back, your wide receiver or something.
They said they believe it. That's being tested right here. And he'll be taken down,
like they actually grab that bitch out of the air. The computer do it itself, though.
A big hitter there. First down gain of 26 yards.
The computer do that shit.
Sometimes those lines that are drawn on a grease board or in a playbook,
that shit happened to me one time. Another league that I was throwing it to.
Outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He does, because he just wants to dominate his guy. And say, listen, I was the point of attack. I took care of business. That's why you're able to get downfield and add all those yards to your total.
Yeah, really nice game there. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Garoppolo to try again on second down. Wide open receiver complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
They'll run with Coleman on first down. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
21. Hey, let's go. Watch the boot.
There's Garoppolo to throw. Oh, he's going to look end zone here for Pettis. And not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone. We have not seen a whole lot of wide open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Garoppolo. And now here is another interception. Picked off down at the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
At the 7. 180.
It's like I got my playbook and everything. I just keep adding different plays in there shit that I see. I see some niggas run different plays. I'm like, yo, where the fuck they get that at?
Throwing on second down. Goff. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And he'll bring it back to about the 5-yard line. And that pick just sets him up beautifully right down near the goal line.
I remember being in a defensive meeting back when I was in college, and our defense coordinator says, we're going to call this Be Who You Are defense. D linemen, you play the run. Linebackers, be aware of anything. And secondary, you play the pass. That way, you're all set, ready for whatever they put out there.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
We still got McKinney and we got Bethea back there in the backfield. I got basically like a 3-back set back there that'll be flipping out.
This will probably be the last play of the quarter.
The thing about it is, like, when I run the ball, nigga, I be having a different running back running the ball so they can't get
They will run again with Coleman. And the Rams defense gets to him again behind the line of scrimmage. Back now in Los Angeles. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. The Ram fans in this old stadium on their feet. 3rd and goal.
21. Here we go. Max 50.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete.
Well, that plays a statistic that's going to go on the defensive team stat sheet. Won't necessarily reflect in ours, right, the overall game sheet. But you and I know that they keep count on pressures, hits on quarterbacks, all those things, hoping to increase that throughout the game. And here we are in the 4th quarter, and they got a big one.
That's such a close game, a very big one. I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the fourth quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. On first down, a running play ends up going backwards as he won't get close to the line of scrimmage. In fact, he's going to lose 4 yards.
Yeah, that was a safety that came through and made the play, but there's no doubt in my mind, he hits like a linebacker. We see a lot of that in today's NFL, don't we?
And that time we do indeed a big hit for a loss. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Goff. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. Out of the gun. Goff. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Now Goff gets this into the hands of Brandon Cooks. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Wasn't he injured, though, when he was on the line? Didn't he get hurt?
Again, Goff. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Now Goff. Looking left sideline, incomplete. He was looking for Cooper Kupp there, and it's 3rd down.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike. 76, tell him, 76.
To the air again, Goff. Launching one for him, and this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35. So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the 4th quarter, and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Now Garoppolo. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And he'll wind up losing 5 yards or so on the return, but no matter, they've got the football back.
That should have hit him, though.
Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down.
Whip. Watch the whip. Slam. Hey, watch that. Maverick roll. 54. Mike, 54. Hey, wahoo. Here we go.
From the gun, here's Goff. And he spots Henderson open left side. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 16 yards, a first down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
In this league, in my main league, I ain't going to have that accelerated clock, because the time runs out anyway when you do a hurry up.
Here's Goff. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Henderson. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 27-yard line.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I turned off.
Nowhere to go on that first down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
You think about it.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
Plus the 8 seconds, nigga, that's going like half for 2 minutes in the quarter.
So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They face a 2nd down, but they are in field goal range. On 2nd and 11 now. Goff. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. DeForest Buckner able to record his 5th sack of the season.
But that takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Hey, lift!
Now it's gone. And that will be incomplete. A couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You having to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
Got a minute. Got a minute to go
right
down
there to
here.
give them the lead in the 4th, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they manage the clock exactly right.
And Big Man was out of breath already, yo. He was out of breath, so when he tried to hit me, shit, he was done.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
Man,
no, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, they be doing that shit at the wrong time, too,
full charge of his health. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Back to throw. Screenplay, McKinnon. They find some open field here. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 44-yard line. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game.
Here we go. 12, fellas, here we go.
Now Garoppolo. Now a desperation throw, deep depth, and this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute.
I seen him. As soon as you broke off that post, I was like, oh yeah, ain't nobody
here in the
that
fourth
straight.
quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive,
Going in
preaching that to your
get on
team,
that post
and
over
then
there.
following
I see
through
that.
all the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. Gold with the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
That's the dude that caught the pass, Josh Moore. I got him in the free agency, yo. He only 22 years old. And he sits full.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts. Got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring, and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out.
This is still blank. Hey, that shit happened the last time we played it. That was crazy. I don't know. That shit crazy. Yo. Everybody been saying that shit been happening, though. My shit, I just see nothing on my defense. I see nobody on your offense. Yeah. They won't let you snap the ball either, look. He said it's gonna be a safety.
Oh, he's going to take this out of the back of the end zone. And that's going to be a safety. And that disastrous play, partner, is ultimately going to seal their fate in this one, isn't it?
It certainly is, because they give up the 2 points, but that's not really what did it. It's having to give up the football. And because they gave up the football, guess what? The other team now can take the ball and close this game out.
And now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
As I play, I've never seen that shit.
Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game.
Shit, man. Oh, that shit. Computer kick that bitch. Oh, I imported the drag class too. This year drag class, next year drag class. They got some rookies in there. I know what I'm going for though. I'm going for fucking some DBs. I need those. Oh, they got Higgins on the board and the other dudes, yo. I know them too fast because I had them in one of my leagues. That shit still didn't let you kick the ball off. The computer should have still been them kick the ball off. It's like, like the only thing I'm seeing right now is just the damn end zone. I can't even see my play. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, that shit crazy, man. It's looking mad. It's that shit. It won't let me take the damn broadcast down.